Welcome to Stella Tours and our fantastic Summer in Scandinavia voyage aboard the Regent Seven Seas Splendor! The international airport for Iceland is located about 25 kilometers from the capital, Reykjavik. And the options to get to the city are either rent a car for about $200 per day, take a taxi for up to $160, or take a bus. Stella chose Flybus for $38 per person, and she booked the transfer well in advance. The Center Hotel Group has several quality hotels in Reykjavik, and Stella booked the Center Hotel Midgardur because of its more reasonable price and the proximity to things tourists want to see in town. The hotel is quite nice, as are the staff. Bob, Val, Stella, and I took a leisurely stroll around the city. Then rented a car to drive to the Golden Circle Natural Park close to Reykjavik. First stop, the Kerrid crater, formed around 7,000 years ago during a volcanic eruption. The crater is small compared to other Icelandic natural wonders, about 890 feet in diameter and about 150 feet deep. The lake at the bottom is a vibrant shade of blue-green that contrasts nicely with the reddish volcanic rock walls of the crater. There's a small entrance fee to get to the crater. A great first Icelandic photo op. Next, the geyser geothermal area and the Stroker geyser, the most active geyser on the island. Its eruptions are frequent and predictable at a rhythm of 1 every 4 to 6 minutes. Parking and admittance to the geothermal area is free. And now on to Gullfoss, or Golden Falls, the most important natural wonder of the Golden Circle. Gullfoss is a massive two-tiered waterfall with a total height of approximately 105 feet and a width of about 230 feet. Its waters rush down a staircase-like formation before plunging into a deep gorge, creating a stunning and powerful display of nature. The name Gullfoss translates to Golden Falls in English, and it's named so because on sunny days, the water appears to take on a golden hue as it cascades over the rocks. The waterfall's name also reflects cultural and historical significance it holds in Iceland. Gullfoss is easily accessible by car and is approximately an hour-and-a-half drive from Reykjavik, making it a popular day trip destination. There are well-maintained pathways and viewing platforms that provide excellent vantage points for taking in the waterfall's beauty. The sheer power and natural beauty of Gullfoss have inspired generations of visitors and poets alike. And there's no cost to see this natural wonder. Hi, I'm Bob with Stella Tours. I hope you're enjoying this video presentation of the Regent Seven Seas Splendor and the Summer in Scandinavia cruise on Stella Tours. Our goal is to provide you with valuable travel information and to inspire you to travel by filming beautiful imagery presented in a professional manner. So please subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll help us meet our goals and to allow us to continue to provide valuable travel information along with wonderful scenes of the places you might want to visit. Thank you. It was time to board the Regent Seven Seas Splendor, widely considered to be the most luxurious cruise ship in the world. She can have up to 746 guests, 548 crew, has 373 suites, all with balconies, 10 decks, and she's 735 feet long, 102 feet wide, displaces 55,500 tons, and is pure luxury from bow to stern. Suite 875, an F1 type suite, would be ours for the next 12 nights. The walk-in closet is deep and has plenty of room even for the most clothingly inspired guest. The balcony is very large in comparison to other cruise ships, measuring a minimum of 85 square feet. The bathroom is exceptional, with marble walls, twin vanities, a bathtub, and a shower with 2 shower heads, a very nice touch. And plenty of counter space for the luxury L'Occitane products, and of course your luxury items as well. As you explore the Splendor, you'll find fine art everywhere. Too much to detail here, but just keep an eye out for it as we explore this magnificent ship. La Veranda is where we would have breakfast every morning and go over our daily plans. In the evening, it transforms into Sette Mare, a fine Italian restaurant. There are 2 main bars. The Meridian Bar was our go-to for cocktail before dinner and even sometimes after the main show. In our experience, the Compass Rose is probably the best dining room we have ever dined at on any cruise ship. An extensive menu, daily specials, and a wonderful maitre d' named George from Portugal. Say hi to him for me, would you? At the Pacific Rim, you're greeted by a large sculpture of a dragon as you enter. This Asian restaurant is wonderful, and you'll enjoy just about any Asian delight you wish, but not balut. You know, that fertilized baby duck egg thing? No. The Connoisseur Club is a small den-like room where you can smoke a fine cigar, enjoy an extraordinary scotch or even a dram of Louis XIII, totally out of my budget. But Bob and JR and I did indulge in a cigar and a whiskey. Learn new cooking techniques in the Culinary Arts Kitchen experience on state-of-the-art induction stovetops and taught by master chefs. Enjoy some quiet time in the library, reading a book, or checking out ports of call on the several large atlases available. The Observation Lounge is a wonderful bar on the 11th floor with a bow view. More than a bar, it's a gathering place for trivia at 4:30 and other events. We tried our best at trivia several times, but came up just a little short every time. There are some real trivia ringers that hang out on cruise ships. The 4th and 5th deck reception areas are spectacular and show off the true luxury this ship has to offer. There are many works of art to enjoy, topped off with the grand chandelier overhead. The midship glass elevator is quite an experience in itself. The exterior of the ship is as wonderful as the inside, with panoramic views, an 18-hole putting green and golf net, shuffleboard, cornhole, bocce, and even a pickleball court. The pool and jacuzzi are surrounded by lounges in both sunny and shaded areas. Sailing away from Reykjavik is dramatic, with views of the sea reaching the shores of the ancient volcanic island. Our first port of call was Isafjordur.
Here we are in the West Fjords of Iceland with the Regent Seven Seas cruise from Iceland to Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, and we're having a great time. Welcome aboard.
Shore excursions are included in the price of your cruise aboard the Splendor, and we were booked on the Dynjandi waterfall and local village excursion. I hope I'm saying this right. Dynjandi, also known as Fjallfoss, or the Jewel of the West Fjords, is one of the most stunning and iconic waterfalls in Iceland. It's located in the remote and rugged West Fjords region in the northwest part of the country. Dynjandi is renowned for its impressive size, series of cascades, and the beautiful natural beauty of its surroundings. Climb to the top viewing point for the closest view of the falls, but be careful as the going can be a bit difficult, especially on the way down. After visiting the falls, we went to a local village. Our guide was hysterically funny.
He was beheaded, and then for the next 3 centuries,
built by the couple of farmers, Christian and Gudrun. So now September starts, they slowly start to do it. In order to be able to grab a piece.
We strolled around colorful houses, learned about life in the western fjord region, and then headed back to the ship.
So if you get fishery company, you need to buy the...
Well, we didn't quite make it into Reykjavik today. The weather turned a little bit worse than expected, and so the winds were high, and so we are heading off to 2 days at sea, and we'll end up in Norway at our next stop. So we'll talk to you then.
Trondheim Norway has a long and storied history dating back over 1,000 years. It was founded by the Viking king Olav Tryggvason in the year 997 and served as Norway's capital during the Viking Age and the Middle Ages. Nidaros Cathedral is closely associated with Norway's conversion to Christianity. It was built over the burial site of St. Olav, who is considered the patron saint of Norway. St. Olav played a pivotal role in the Christianization of Norway during the Viking Age. The construction of Nidaros Cathedral began in the 11th century, shortly after the death of King Olav. The cathedral was constructed over several centuries with various architectural styles, including the Romanesque and Gothic, influencing its design. The facade is adorned with intricate stone carvings and sculptures depicting biblical stories and figures. Inside the cathedral, visitors will marvel at its impressive nave, high ceilings, and beautiful stained glass windows. The elaborate altarpiece, known as the Resurrection Altar, is a notable feature. The cathedral also houses a rich collection of medieval religious art and artifacts. The city is lovely and provides visitors beautiful views in every direction. Our bus took us to a viewpoint high above the city before going to a museum of rustic buildings that demonstrate how life was in Trondheim in the 1800s.
Outdoors museum, and we are the third largest folk museum. Completely like this in 1870, as you can see.
The Old Town Bridge is considered to be the most dangerous bridge in the world, according to Norwegians. Why, you might ask? Or because kissing under the arch means you'll be with your partner for your entire life. Not a bad proposition for most of us.
This one, Bob, is like butter. This one is so soft.
Yeah, the steak is
Tender.
really good.
Dinner was at our favorite restaurant,
tender,
Prime
no?
7.
Yeah, super tender.
That's unbelievable.
It's cooked perfectly. Okay, so this is my favorite place.
Yeah.
Okay, who's
Yeah,
okay? You guys have to blow it together.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, you guys.
Good job. Good job.
Then a show. And a little entertainment in the Meridian Lounge. Our arrival to Alesund was spectacular, with the sun peeking over the mountains to greet us. We were booked on the majestic journey over the Trollstigen Road, and it didn't disappoint. We passed by farms and lakes and mountains, one more beautiful than the other. Our first stop was the Gudbrandsdjuvik Gorge, with its powerful narrows guiding pounding rapids through gaps formed in the rock by the Valdola River. Next, the impressive Stigfossen waterfall. There's a specially constructed viewing platform that allows tourists to stop and admire the waterfall. The platform provides an excellent vantage point for taking in the grandeur of Stigfossen and the surrounding landscape. The Stigfossen is a towering waterfall with a total drop of approximately 1,050 feet. It's an impressive sight to behold as it cascades down the steep cliffs. We headed down the Troll Road and its many hairpin turns, just big enough for our tour bus. If you look closely, you might even see a couple of trolls hiding in the landscape. As we headed out to sea from Alesund, we enjoyed the spectacular scenery of the bay and the mountains. Dinner that evening was at Chartreuse, the Splendor's French restaurant. And after? Skjolden is renowned for its stunning natural surroundings. The village is nestled at the base of towering mountains, and the crystal-clear waters of the Isafjordur create a scenic and serene environment. Getting to Skjolden means navigating several connected fjords from the sea for about 130 miles. Unfortunately, our tour to the glaciers was canceled, so we walked to the village and returned to the ship for lunch. That evening, Stella and I celebrated our anniversary with our good friends Bob and Val at the Prime 7 restaurant. Fabulous. Welcome to Denmark. Skagen sits at the most northerly point of the peninsula. Quaint and picturesque, Skagen is better known for the meeting of two seas, the North Sea and the Baltic Sea. We had fun taking the worm to where the two seas meet. And then visiting a church that was buried in the sand from the unrelenting winds. Then, the museum before heading back to the ship.
You're going to see that when we go across the
That evening, we enjoyed the remarkable talent of Mr. Philip Brown, renowned for his role in The Lion King.
I knew a man Bojangles, and he danced for you. In worn-out shoes, out there we walk. And if they call us Lucifer fell of the flame of the soul.
Then on to the Meridian Lounge for some music, dancing, and good company. Oslo, Norway greeted us with overcast skies and dreary conditions. We'd booked a city bus tour that took us to some viewpoints and all the way up to the Olympic ski jump stadium. Quite astonishing to think how the jumpers hurtled themselves down such a steep ramp only to fly off the end into the sky, landing some 250 to 300 feet below onto the snow. It was rather bleak out, but we took a stroll around the city and enjoyed good company. Oslo is situated on the southern coast of Norway and is surrounded by forests and hills. It's strategically located at the northern tip of the Oslo fjord, providing access to the sea and serving as a major port city. Oslo has a long, fascinating history dating back over 1,000 years. It was founded by King Harald Hardata in the 11th century and has served as the capital of Norway since the early 14th century. The city's history is reflected in its many historical sites and landmarks.
Sir, how are you? Excellent.
Our second day in Oslo included a water view tour of the city aboard the SS Voland that was built in 1945. The ship took us all around the fjord, leading to a dramatic view of some of the city's most important landmarks. We got a wonderful view of the Oslo Opera House, a modern architectural marvel and center for performing arts. Oslo is also a cultural hub with numerous museums, galleries, and theaters. The city is home to the Munch Museum, which houses many works by the famous Norwegian artist Edvard Munch, including his iconic painting, The Scream. The tour ended at the same dock as the Splendor, and after we enjoyed some wonderful views of the city from the deck. We have two new members to Stella Tours.
Hi, we are
JR and Delcy.
Say your name.
JR and Delcy.
Delcy.
That's right. We had a beautiful dinner during the sail away from Oslo at the stern of the ship in the Sette Mare restaurant. We topped off the evening with a crew talent show. Some real talent there.
Did the joy be uncompared?
And one unforgettable surprise.
Like flamingos? It's supposed to be pink.
Next port of call, Lysekil. Yeah, I got a lesson on how to say the name of the town, but since we're leaving for Skjolden, I'll just wait to get back after the boat ride to Smogen to say it again. It's about 2 hours on the MS Soten, skippered by Captain Goran Hain, to arrive Smogen. The ride through the islands and rock formations should have been very colorful, but we ran out of luck with the weather. Even so, the mist and fog provided a kind of paperback thriller kind of feel to the 2-hour voyage. Smogen is celebrated for its stunning coastal landscapes characterized by rugged cliffs, rocky shores, and clear waters. The archipelago and islets around Smogen are a haven for boating and sailing enthusiasts, and the pier we walked is one of the most popular in all of Sweden. It's about 2,000 feet long and bordered by colorful buildings and a marina. Tourism has become a big business for Smogen. The town population is only 2,000, but swells to 30,000 during the summer months. Okay, it's time to say the town's name. Lysekil. That was bad, but I don't have to try and pronounce it again. I don't think so, do I? I don't know. The local church is called Lysekil Kira and known for its architectural style, which is often described as a mix of Gothic and Baroque. It has a distinctive appearance with a tower and spire that can be seen from all over the city. Inside the church, you'll find beautiful stained glass windows, wooden pews, and various religious artworks. This would be our last day of the cruise, and the next morning we would be returning home from our final destination, Copenhagen.
We hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the Summer in Scandinavia cruise aboard the Regent Seven Seas Splendor. Please like and subscribe to Stella Tours, and we look forward to seeing you in the near future. We have more adventures coming up, so remember to like and subscribe. All the best.